Well, it's only going to become more niche. What this is reflecting is the fact that we're very different. All of us are very different. And for the first time in history, we've had a way to see all the differences. We're not all funneled to the same one-size-fits-all mass market channels of radio and television and traditional retail. And I think what we're discovering right now is just the full range of culture, both on national and a global scale, because all voices and all products can now get to market. So obviously, for digital products, where you can distribute them online, there's infinite shelf space. The cost of distributing music or video or text is zero, and so there's room for everything. For physical products, the cost is not zero, so the tail is not quite as long. But we're already seeing the same sort of fragmentation of markets, the same shifts towards niche products. In food, for example, I think there's an important difference between the notion of Facebook and MySpace and Google dominating the commercial side of the web and the attention of the web, and them monopolizing the culture of the web. I mean, the interesting thing about Google and Facebook and MySpace and YouTube is that they're actually long-tail markets internally. There's a huge variety of content, and that individuals can set their own agenda within those services. But the truth is that in terms of the advertising, they do have disproportionate share. I think that these are early days yet. I mean, YouTube is less than 2 years old. MySpace is less than 3 years old. Facebook is less than 2 years old. And I suspect that you're going to see a long tail of social networking sites, a long tail of search engines, etc. going forward. Most media has always been free. Radio's free to air, television's free to air. They've often said if you can understand why they sell newspapers in boxes that don't determine how many copies you take, you will really understand the newspaper business. The newspaper business is not in selling newspapers. It's selling audiences to advertisers. So the notion of giving away content for free to make money through advertising is completely conventional. What's interesting is that this very conventional business model for the media industry is now being adopted by other industries.